Alright, so coming up on the left is our Pachydionychus. And they seem to be in pursuit of a Tenontosaurus just right up ahead. Now, paleontologists believe that smaller dinosaurs found strength in numbers, and they used to work together in groups to take down large prey. Now, can we think of any animals that are alive today that do the same thing? Working together in groups to take down large prey? Yes, wolves, lions, hyenas, or even the African wild dogs. They work together in packs to take down wildebeest. Now, here's a fun fact. These fossils were found right here in the United States. It's pretty cool knowing that dinosaurs might have worked together in groups, right? Some people can't even do that. So I wonder what we're going to see next. Is that a herbivore or a carnivore coming up on the right? How can you tell it's a carnivore? His sharp teeth. Exactly. This is our Majungasaurus, and he's from Madagascar. He was actually the biggest predator to live in Madagascar. And on the left side is a family of Majungasaurus. And it looks like a lucky day for these scavengers. They found a Repetosaurus carcass to scavenge. So much like today's Komodo dragons, these guys would take bites at each other while they shared a carcass. So now I got good news for the herbivore lovers in the group. It seems like a Repetosaurus has gotten away from the family of carnivores. Lucky him. Not so lucky for his friend back there. Now this giant leaf-eating sauropod grew up to 50 feet long. And paleontologists are now starting to believe that they did not hold their heads up like this. But they did use their long necks to reach high up in the trees to get leaves to eat. They kind of remind me of a big giraffe. What about you?
A big giraffe? I'm hungry.
Now that sound you're hearing is our Pentaceratops bird. Now they might look familiar to you, and that's because they are relative to the Triceratops. But these guys had 5 horns, and Triceratops had 3. There's also a cute little baby in the herd. Now with all these mouths to feed, they might have to migrate soon for fresh food, much like American bison do today.
That was in my book, remember?
And just up ahead, do these 3 guys look like the same species of dinosaur to you? Hiding in the bushes on the left side is our Shunnosaurus. He grew up to 30 feet long. And on our right, this orange fellow is our Daptosaurus. He grew up to around 45 feet long. And the largest of the 3, growing up to 60 feet long, is the Omeyosaurus. Now this reminds me of how the gazelle, zebra, and giraffe can all live amongst each other in the African plains, because they can eat plants at different heights and didn't have to compete for food. We're about to hear 2 Parasaurolophus calling out to each other. Paleontologists believe that they use that crest on their head to amplify their sound. They use these low notes, much like an elephant or a whale, to call out to each other from far distances, scare away predators, or to attract mates. Now, those crests on their head have 4 hollow chambers in them that the air will travel through to cause that blowhorn noise. Now, speaking of crests, look at the crest on these Cosmoceratops coming up. Now, those crests were not strong enough for defense. They were mainly used for attraction or show. Both males and females have these elaborate crests, much like some birds we know today, like the hornbill.
Look, got a T-Rex.
Not yet, it's over down there.
Oh, look, dinosaur egg. Dinosaur egg.
So everybody on the left side, you guys can stand up for this part. I know it's hard to see the eggs from over there. So right here is our Maiasaura herd, and they raise their eggs in egg colonies. They use rotting plant matter to incubate their eggs, much like the pink flamingos we've seen earlier. Now when the babies hatch from these eggs, they're actually very small and fragile, as you can see. So they would eat that same rotting plant matter until they were big and strong enough to walk on their own. Now as for these 2 guys up here, these are 2 Troodons. And yes, they are raptors, and they're looking for eggs to scavenge. So you know what that means, right? They're trying to steal those eggs.
They're
Well, lucky
hungry.
for these babies, their parents are on guard. So there'll be no eggs for these Troodons anytime soon. So everybody, let's get back into our seats and get out of here.
Sit down, Mama.
It's a baby.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
Look, a mom.
Yeah, like you. You cute. Sit down, sit down. Sit down, Mama.
Oh, mommy, her shoes. Mommy, her
So now I have a question for you guys. What's your favorite dinosaur? T-Rex? T-Rex? Spinosaurus? Okay. Stegosaurus, that was cool. Well, those of you that like the T-Rex, I got a little surprise for you. Or should I say big surprise? And it's just around this corner here. We got 2 of them. And it looks like a battle of the titans, two male Tyrannosaurus Rex or T-Rex fighting for dominance, much like male gorillas do today. Now, gorillas don't always get along, we don't always get along, and dinosaurs for sure did not always get along. And paleontologists found T-Rex fossils that had teeth marks on heads and faces, suggesting that they might have lived together in groups. Males and females also could have took bites at each other during courtship. Now that's quite the love bite. Now those T-Rex fossils were found in Mongolia, America, and Canada. And paleontologists are now starting to believe that the T-Rex might have had feathers. I also want to point out that the chicken and the T-Rex share a common ancestor. So think about that the next time you guys are eating chicken nuggets.
T-Rex nugget.
Exactly.
T-Rex nugget.
So much like modern day animals, dinosaurs also gathered around watering holes. You'll see here on the right is our armored tarkia. That's this spiky dude, and he's heading to the water for something to drink. And on the left side, resembling today's ostrich and covered in feathers, is our gallimimus. And one's looking right at us. Now you guys want to wave at her? She might say hi back.
Hello.
Hey gallimimus.
Hi.
There she goes. Now watch out for these tail feathers coming up. And just perched on some rocks looking for fish to eat, up ahead is our pterosaurs. Now pterosaurs are not dinosaurs. They're actually prehistoric flying reptiles, meaning that they're more closely related to lizards or snakes, and dinosaurs are more closely related to birds. So the pterodactyl is not a dinosaur. It's a pterosaur.
I know that.
Now life around these watering holes was not always harmonious. Fossils can show injuries, and paleontologists found evidence of a violent encounter between an Allosaurus and a Stegosaurus, like you're about to see in the next scene. Now the Allosaurus, much like today's tiger, used to use the watering hole to ambush its prey. So who do you think's gonna win this battle, the Allosaurus or the Stegosaurus?
Allosaurus.
Yeah, I got my money on the Stegosaurus too. She got armor plates on her back and a couple of spikes at the end of her tail, as you can see.
But he got teeth. He can go on top of them.
Yeah, but that one got a long tail. You go smack him in the face.
You never know.
Yeah, but that's actually a real fossil situation that happened. And when they found the Allosaurus, it had holes in its head.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So everybody keep your eyes peeled because dangers also lurked in the waters.
Darn it.
Watch out for the Spinosaurus.
Darn it.
This guy lived in swamps and rivers, walking along the bottom looking for fish to eat. Much like today's crocodile logarial. Now everybody just give me a second. I'm going to stop the wagon so everybody on the right side can stand up, okay? Now they weren't the heaviest meat-eating dinosaur, but they were the longest. They grew up to almost 60 feet from snout to tail. They were also semi-aquatic, meaning that they can walk on land as well as in the water. So we're pretty lucky he's going to let us just roll on by. So everybody, let's get back in our seats and get out of here before he changes his mind.
Sit down, Mama.
Spinosaurus. So what do we think of the secret lives of ancient dinosaurs, everyone? Pretty cool, right? They're a lot more like modern day animals than we previously thought. But Dr. Leaky, we have made it back. Now, the fun isn't over. When you guys exit, you exit straight towards the field site. You guys can go look at fossils there. Kids can dig up fossils.